If you have been playing Bees Farm for any amount of time, you know this item. This item transforms your bees from rares to epics to legendary to even mythics. It's a royal jelly. But most people don't know how to farm royal jelly or are using them wrong. In this video I'll show you 8 different methods to farm royal jelly. I'll also be explaining how to use them efficiently and why they are so important in every stage of the game. Before I'll show you the methods on how to farm royal jelly fast, it's important to know what it does and why you're farming it. When you use a royal jelly on the bee, it doesn't upgrade the bee with 100% guarantee, it just changes the bee you got. If you have a legendary bee and you use a royal jelly on it, you most likely will not get a legendary bee or a mythic bee. Before we talk about farming, it's worth understanding exactly what you're farming for, because this changes how you should think about using it. When you use a royal jelly on the bee, it doesn't upgrade that bee in a guaranteed way. It rolls a chance. I will put a chart on screen on what the chances are. It's about a 70% chance to become a rare, 27% to become an epic, 3% chance to become a legendary, and a very tiny 0.004% chance to get a mythic bee. That's about 1 in 25,000 royal jelly. On top of that, there are separate small chances the bee becomes gifted, which is 0.4%, which you need 250 times more royal jelly for, and even a smaller chance to become mutated, a 0.02% chance, or a 1% chance if the bee is radioactive. So it's important to know that every new royal jelly resets the chance. There's no guaranteed way to upgrade your bee from a legendary to a mythic. It's all based on RNG. This is also the reason why you need a lot of royal jelly to get mythic and in the early game even legendary bees. It's all random, there is no upgrade way. Royal jelly are mainly used for 2 purposes. The first purpose, and the most important one, is to change the bees in your hive. The second use is where I'm going right now, the blender. In Bees Farm, especially in late game, you will need a lot of materials on top of the honey to craft certain items. In a lot of simple recipes, you need royal jelly to make items such as enzymes, 50 sunflower seeds and 10 royal jelly. And you can see that a lot of recipes feature some royal jelly. This makes it that royal jelly is vital for crafting materials to make your items. Alright, enough yapping. We will now discuss the 8 best ways to farm royal jelly. The first method, and which is really consistent through all stages, are quests. Some NPCs always give royal jelly when completing a quest. Those 3 bears are brown bear, spirit bear and black bear. Brown bear being the best of these 3 bears as he gives the most royal jelly the most consistently. The second best method can be done daily. If you go to the star hall above the noob shop, you need to take 25 bee cannon to get that, you get 1 royal jelly per gifted bee in your hive. So for me, that's 49 royal jelly, which I can claim every 22 hours. I don't have all my bees gifted because I'm working on mutations, but normally you should say 50. This gives you a huge amount of royal jelly free every day. If you have a lot of end passes over, which a lot of people do, the end challenge is also a very consistent way to drop royal jelly. The next method is more for late game players who have a lot of honey, but this is the way to get gifted mythics very fast. If you take the red cannon to the 15 bee shop, just to the left of the rose field there's a royal jelly dispenser. 1 royal jelly costs 1 million honey. This is not a viable way for early and mid game players, but for late game players who mostly have trillions or even quadrillions of honey, you can easily buy a lot of royal jelly in bulk here. So if you want to farm royal jelly as a late or end game player, this is the most viable and fastest way to farm those royal jelly. If you are entirely new to the game, there are a lot of locations where tokens spawn which can only be collected once. Especially in the 0 and 5B zone, there are a lot of locations, just like here spawns a ticket, and up here there's a royal jelly, where you can collect those tokens. Royal jelly can be found throughout those zones. I will make a video on all the secret drops that can be found, but if you just started the game and you want royal jelly fast, this is definitely the fastest way. If you have a lot of magic beans, I have 350 at the moment, but sprouts give a lot of royal jelly regardless of the rarity and field. Sprouts will also always drop a consistent amount of royal jelly. So maybe ask a friend, or you can buy sprouts in some servers. And the last way can be macro. This is by far the most consistent way to farm royal jelly if you macro. Just turn on the bug run. Almost every mob that can be killed drops royal jelly, or at least has a high percentage to drop royal jelly. So if you go to your macro and you turn on that you kill all the bugs, you will definitely wake up with a couple hundred royal jelly. Okay, so if you want to farm royal jelly, there's a simple structure. Every day, make sure to claim the dispenser, as it's literally free. If you are playing, try to complete some brown bear quests and maybe some black bear quests. Those give also consistent royal jelly. If you have some end passes to spare, make sure to do a round or two of the end challenge. This also gives you other rewards, but also royal jelly. If you have excess honey as a late or endgame player, try to spend it at the royal jelly dispenser. And also try to collect the naturally spawned sprouts and do your bug runs. If you make sure to do this consistently and play every day, I can guarantee you will have so much royal jelly that you don't even know what to do with it anymore. That's already the end of the video. That's everything you need to know about royal jelly. I really appreciate you watching it until the end. Leave a comment down below on what tutorial you need next, like blueberries, strawberries, or maybe even a macro guide. If you want, I will put my Discord join link in the bio. I'm hosting regular giveaways in my Discord server, like Bearby vouchers, Cup Buddy vouchers, and all that good stuff. So make sure to join that as soon as possible, because we are currently running a giveaway and there's only 3 days left. So make sure to be quick. And I will see you guys in the next one.